So welcome to mine and Matty Ice's game picks for Week 11. To start it off, we're going to go over our scores from the past 2 weeks. I'm 15-12.
And I'm 17-10. Thank God for my first week of the game picks. That really helped me out big time.
I'm scooching up there.
You won't
What was it? My thing.
You won't catch
I was
me.
7-7 before, so I was a game off. No, whatever. Anyways, so now let's talk about some Dolphins. What did you think of the game?
Tough game. Aaron Rodgers was great, like always. He's always great. But honestly, Aaron Jones killed us in the running game. We just couldn't stop him, and that's why. Let me tell you, he's actually really good. First of all, he leads the league in most rushing yards per attempt.
I saw this stat, and all of his best runs are up the middle.
Yeah, and
that's a run he did on us.
Oh yeah, the big one, yeah. But Aaron Rodgers, besides Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones pretty much beat us. There was just no answer for him.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers didn't have to do much to beat us. So, and I'm not upset about that. Like, I'd rather not see Aaron Rodgers destroy us, but for the fact of me being there, I kind of wanted to. I wanted to see him just work his magic. I saw it like at least on like a play or two. Yeah. One of them was when he
escaping the pocket is amazing.
Yeah, there was a play that Cameron Wake was about to get him, and then he literally, I kid you not, just jukes like that and comes back. Cameron Wake goes flying.
He's awesome, man. He really is. Man, Aaron Rodgers is.
It was great to see him.
Amazing.
I was telling some fans there that were sitting by me, I'm like, I want to buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey, but like, he has to throw a touchdown first. So whatever, I ended up buying the jersey. When I'm coming back to sit down, that's when he threw his first touchdown. I'm like,
he's awesome, man.
So anyways, talking about Green Bay, they're playing the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football at Seattle. We're gonna pick scores for this game. I just like what Green Bay brought to the table offensively against us. I know our defense isn't the greatest in the world. What really killed us was our run defense being really bad. I mean, there was some plays that TJ McDonald hit, was literally, the run's going to the right, going to the left, and TJ McDonald is coming like that,
He looked kind of lost, though.
And then I saw Kiko hitting some wrong holes and stuff like that. But that's going to happen every game. The linebackers are not going to hit the perfect holes. But anyways.
Yeah, TJ McDonald looked kind of lost in the game, but, it happens. Our defense just didn't show up the run for the run.
They played him well defensively. Aaron Rodgers, on the secondary and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But after that, it wasn't that good. So anyways, Green Bay at Seattle Thursday Night Football. I have Green Bay winning 28-21.
And I got Green Bay 31-30. I think it's going to be a good high-scoring game just because both defenses are just not good right now.
Man, they had some classic moments against each other.
Oh, yeah.
The NFC Championship, and then was it a touchdown? Was it interception?
It was 2 years ago.
And that was a Thursday Night Football game.
2 years ago when they played each other on
Monday night.
When they played each other 2 years ago in the first game of the season,
that was a good game
Seattle it's rough.
Yeah,
a good one.
Any game with Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers against each other?
It's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so now starting off the Sunday slate of games, we have Dallas Cowboys at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta, I'm picking you this week. You better not mess it up.
I'm going Atlanta too, man. I just love Matty Ice, and I can't go against him. The guy's the real. The guy's a baller. Baller.
Was Sean Lee playing last game?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't playing.
I think Atlanta's gonna exploit that with Corey Coleman. Corey Coleman? No, Devin Coleman, the running back.
Devin Coleman's pretty good. But yeah, I think Atlanta just has so many weapons on offense. All those receivers is just, man.
Yeah, Dallas is a three-man show. Really a two-man show if you don't include Dak. But it's a two-man show with Amari Cooper and Zeke.
Oh, yeah, and offensive line for Dallas isn't as good as it has.
They're a little banged up.
Yeah, they're a little banged up, but, Zeke can still find holes, and Zeke is still the man.
Yeah, I like that hurdle he did.
Oh, my God, he's a beast.
But that secondary player was
He's lost.
I've never even heard of that guy.
He's a bum.
Anyways, moving on, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is
a rematch.
Divisional
game.
Yeah, divisional game. The game that they played earlier in the season that year. I liked I like Jacksonville's defense, but they're just on a slide, so I'm just going with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, same. I'm going with Pittsburgh, and it really didn't like affect my choice, even if James Conner plays or not. Because that team right now is just so like they're just hitting on all cylinders, defensively and offensively. And I'm sure James Conner is going to play, but that team is just playing really good.
Yeah. Pittsburgh's on a decent roll. They just put up a lot on Carolina, and they have a decent defense.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville's defense was just, they're butting heads with each other against Indy last week. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Not good. Next, we have the team that got blown out by the Steelers, the Carolina Panthers at Detroit Lions. I'm taking Carolina.
Yeah, this is easy to me. I think Carolina wins. Detroit just doesn't have much.
It's unfortunate because like they started off decent, not great, but they started.
Yeah, they were like an average team, and now
they're on a slide of going bad.
Those after the trade deadline, you saw that, and it's just like, man, they just.
How do you trade for Damon Harrison, Snacks, and then trade away Golden Tate?
That just ruined your whole like.
I get it's like draft capital.
Defensive dynamic there.
Yeah, I get it's draft capital, but like, and the guy's getting old, whatever. But that was like your main target for Matthew Stafford, and you're just shipping him out the door.
Yeah, and they didn't really get much for him. They only got like draft picks, but I don't even think they got a first rounder for him.
Yeah. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans, who came off a good game against New England that the whole world thought they were going to lose, including me and Matt. And they're at the Indianapolis Colts. I was about to change my pick to the Titans. I wasn't sure, but I was just like, let me just go with New England.
Man, Tennessee really shocked me. I'm still not sold on them offensively, and defensively they're one of the best teams.
Yeah, they're legit defensively.
They're legit. They got great DBs. Malcolm Butler's been exposed though this year.
But he's playing a little bit better.
Yeah, he's always gonna like compete. And
that's
why I like.
That's how corners are always gonna be. They're gonna get exposed every once in a while, and then they're gonna show up and lock down one entire game.
The only reason corners don't get exposed is when the QB doesn't throw on them.
Yeah.
Like there's when Richard Sherman was the best corner in the league, no one was throwing.
Yeah, they were barely throwing.
And when they did, they paid for it.
Yeah.
But Richard Sherman was
legit in his prime.
Like Jalen Ramsey, like he's been exposed already this year.
But the year before he was just like, bro, I'm getting bored here because I'm not even getting anything thrown my way. And
now they're throwing his way, and he's been getting exposed. Not meaning he's not
horrible. He's
just not the best corner in the game right now.
His defense has to step up even more now because they're literally targeting him almost every play.
Yeah. But I think and since Indy's playing really good offensively, and their offensive line hasn't allowed a sack in like 2-3 games, I'm going Indy. Just give Andrew Luck time to make plays happen, and he's gonna do it, bro.
I'm gonna take Tennessee too. I like. Their offense isn't great, but their defense, I feel, is going to kind of get to Andrew Luck, and that's probably going to be the key we're talking about.
You got Tennessee, and I got Indy. It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's a game to watch. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the New Orleans Saints. This is going to be a great game. I have the New Orleans Saints.
I got Philly. I think Philly needs to win this game, and Philly is just... On paper, they are the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's just they need to just put all the pieces together, and I think this is a must-win for them.
Yeah, this is a game that New Orleans can afford to lose.
Oh yeah.
But
sure.
If they want home field advantage, then they need to win.
Yeah, they need to win.
It's an NFC game.
Are they first in the conference or second? I think they're first.
I think they're first because they beat the Rams.
They beat the Rams, right? Yeah.
So, I mean, I just like what the Saints are doing, and they just signed Brandon Marshall. He's not gonna play this week. Same situation as what happened when Dez was coming in. So. And if you don't know, Dez Bryant tore his Achilles on Friday. Blows.
That was brutal, man.
But,
poor guy.
The team really respected him. Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram.
Yeah,
they threw up the X.
Yeah.
They threw up the X for Dez Bryant. Much respect there. So we have two really bad teams playing now.
Oh yeah.
We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New York Giants. I'm taking New York.
I got New York, and there's not much to say. Just
Tampa's defense is horrendous.
Tampa's defense is horrible. The Giants' defense is not that good, and I'm listening to Odell. Hopefully Odell they run the table, but I doubt it. But I think they can win the next few games because of the schedule.
It might be a good game, honestly, because there's some Fitzmagic starting there, so you might.
I don't believe the Fitzmagic for one bit. He threw another what? He didn't throw any touchdowns last week. He threw another 2 interceptions. It's like every time I open my phone and check out the box score, it's a pick. There's an interception every play for that guy.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, I saw this thing that like, if you expect him to start, he's gonna just.
Yeah.
And if you have to throw him in there, or it's like last second, like he'll do some stuff for you. I don't know what it like. It's legit, like pretty proven. He was named as a starter for like a whole season. There was like when he was in the Bills, that's what like he had like his worst season. And other times he would just like come into games and just win games for them for no reason.
Talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick and how he throws interceptions and turnovers. Buffalo got rid of Nathan Peterman.
It's about time. It's about like that guy should have been on the road like.
Oh man, he was
since the end of last season at least.
Such a bad quarterback.
I would have dropped him after that San Diego game. I would have been like, you're out of here.
My
Literally,
God, man.
the Bills lost that playoff game with Nathan Peterman going in there for one play. You know that, right?
Jesus Christ.
Tyrod Taylor got hurt. He had to come out the game to get checked on. Freaking Nathan Peterman goes in one play, throws an interception to Jalen Ramsey. That's what how the game got sealed.
Bad,
He's
man.
freaking trash. Thank God they moved on from him. I'm so happy. So finally we have the final 1 o'clock game, and we had the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. What do you think?
It was tough for me, but I have Baltimore just because their defense is, they have a great defense always. They've been struggling a little bit now since the last 2-3 games, but I don't think Cincy has much without AJ Green, and I think Baltimore, it's just going to be, they might move the ball a little bit with Lamar Jackson if he does play. And I'm not big on the scrambling quarterback, but I'm a really big fan of Lamar Jackson. I
like what he can bring to the table. If he puts a little bit more weight on, if he gets a little bit bigger, he'll be able to take a little bit more hits, and I'll like his odds way more in this league.
If he can he's good. Yeah. I'm a big Lamar Jackson fan.
I have not the Bengals, the Ravens winning. The Bengals are like sliding off now.
Yeah.
If they can win here, then it'll be good for them. But if not, then they're going down the toilet.
I think Cincy needs to win. And well, this is a both win games for both teams.
Yeah, but I feel like Baltimore just has more in them to win.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm with you there.
And what did I tell you about freaking AJ Green being out?
It was tough.
I told you once AJ Green's out, Andy Dalton just goes downhill.
They didn't move the ball at all.
Horrible. All right. Now we have the first 4 o'clock game. We have the Oakland Raiders at the Arizona Cardinals. I didn't think it can get any worse than this.
Yeah, this is really bad.
I wanted to pick Oakland, but I feel like they're purposely just losing these games. They literally have like 1 point per quarter now, or something like that. Some ridiculous stat.
I think Oakland, I'm with you. I think Oakland is bound to lose every game at this point to get high draft picks. I think they're bound to.
I'm pretty sure this is part of Gruden's plan. Trade away your best players.
I think so.
Get a bunch of draft picks.
This is Gruden's team now. Obviously, like everybody is gone. They got rid of Bruce Irvin. They got rid of Khalil Mack. Mack attack. The Mack attack. Best defensive player in the game. He's an idiot.
He was like, we're lacking a pass rush. No shit.
The guy is an idiot, man.
I loved when he said that. I'm like, bro, you just trade away your best pass rusher.
Yeah, man. But honestly, I love John Gruden. He's a little. His ego's really too high. It's really high for him. Yeah. But I'm such a big fan of John Gruden.
He's funny.
Just watching him like talk in the press conferences on Monday Night Football.
He was sweating down in Miami, bro.
He was the man. So I'm going Oakland, and just because Arizona is a young team.
It was hard for me to pick. But
Arizona's just not there for me.
I'm pretty sure Oakland is just destined to lose out the rest of the season. So I'm picking Arizona.
I think so. Well, I just said Arizona is just not there yet, but Oakland is not even near. Not there yet. They're way beyond
Oakland has a decent team. Like if they didn't trade away their key assets, they would have been a good team.
Well, I think Martavis Bryant got hurt. I think his knee got banged up.
You saw Derek Carr really spike the ball on 4th down.
They're just bad.
Oh my god! Like how stupid can you not be? Like how can you be so stupid to like not know it's 4th down?
they're gonna give Derek Carr a couple years. So
I think
for
he's outta
next
here.
year's draft, they obviously you got to keep
He might
Derek
come
Carr.
to, you know, he might come to the Dolphins.
That'd be nice.
Adam Gase is like, I see you.
Adam Gase might not be here this year.
But he'll be here.
He might not.
It's a process.
Adam Gase, man, Adam Gase. Well, that's another topic for another video.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Now we have the Denver Broncos at the LA Chargers. Denver's a decent team, even though their record doesn't say it. But
Well, I think they're 4-6 now.
yeah, like
4 and 5.
they're like passing for mediocre. But the Chargers are just on an absolute roll.
Yeah, he got the Chargers.
Untalked about. The only thing I've ever heard about the season so far about the Chargers is Melvin Gordon. Like that's the only thing they highly talk about.
To the fantasy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm taking the Chargers to win this one for sure.
Same. This is just really simple. Denver, defensively, Denver is good. You know, they're not. You know, they lost to Lee. They lost some guys, but their Denver's line is young still. But I think the Chargers are just rolling. So I'm going Chargers.
Chargers are just trying to fill some seats into that StubHub Center. Too many. They didn't have home field advantage that first season they played there.
Yeah, I think.
I remember seeing the Dolphins game. There was way more Dolphins fans there than there were Charger fans.
Yeah, I got the Chargers, man. I think the Chargers are just really good, man. I'm gonna go Chargers. There's nothing for me to say for the Chargers. They're rolling.
All right, so now our team, our number one team for the week, we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Mac attack, baby. He gonna do some work against Kirk Cousins.
That guy's legit. Simple. Chicago 27, Minnesota 23. I'm gonna me right there.
All right, say it again. Minnesota first.
Oh yeah, Minnesota 23, Chicago 27.
All right, I have it a little. I think this is gonna be a really high defensive game because I think Minnesota's defense is coming into a hole as well, and the Bears' defense is coming back to form what they were at the beginning of the season. So I have Chicago winning it, but I have Minnesota 10, Chicago 17.
Oh man, that's actually gonna be a defensive battle there. But yeah, Minnesota is a really good team, and defensively Minnesota is waking up, and Chicago's defense has been up all season, and I trust Mitch. I trust that guy to get it done.
It's gonna be a Sunday night game, guys. 8:20.
Mitch is the man. Mitchmas. I saw that.
Mitchmas.
I saw that on.
You saw when he was wearing he was like Coach Ditka before Halloween.
Yes,
they called it Coach Mitchka.
Yes, bro. The guy is the man. I actually saw that on one of our friends' Snapchat. He put Mitchmas. It was great. It was great.
All right, and this is one of the most anticipated matchups of the season. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Ever since like these teams got on a roll, it was just like wow.
Oh yeah.
So
and now this game has even more controversies just because of the field.
The field, because this game was supposed to be played in Mexico City. It's the Kansas City Chiefs at the LA Rams. They're supposed to play in audio. What is it?
I don't know.
Whatever. Somewhere in Mexico,
thank
right?
God it's not been playing.
The field looked horrendous. Like I wouldn't even play there. And like these guys are professionals. They threatened not to play because the field looked horrendous.
Great.
So they moved the game to LA, and then LA did something really good. They're donating like thousands of seats to like service people, like firefighters, police officers, and people who are affected by the fires. That's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like to see that.
That's really awesome.
So
I'll go first for this.
This is tough.
I'll go first for this shootout. I'm going with the MVP.
That would be crazy if it's not a shootout.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, but I'm expecting a friggin' blowout here, but not like but just running up the score.
Yeah.
I'm going with the MVP, Patrick Mahomes, 38. I'm saying like Patrick Mahomes team, but I got Kansas City 38 and the Rams to the guy who is gonna win the MVP, Todd Gurley, the Rams 35. So 38-35 Chiefs.
I have a 3-point differential too, but I think they'll score one more touchdown.
Oh man!
So I have Kansas City winning 45-42 against LA Rams. I just feel like Kansas City has more offensively, and the Rams just lost Cooper Kupp. So
oh yeah, they lost him for the season.
That was big. That was a big loss.
They still got Robert Woods. They still got Brandon Cooks.
But Hey, Cooper Kupp is that third down guy. He's
Kupp.
He's catching. He's Mr. Reliable for that offense.
I knew about that guy since last year, rookie year.
I was hoping that the offense
I drafted him in fantasy. I drafted you, Cooper. I drafted him. I had him starting for my PPR league a couple weeks. That guy is the real deal.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get him this year because one of my boys took him because I told him about him. Actually,
he's Mr. Receptions. He was having a good rookie season, and then he was having a decent season this season, but he got hurt and
he might be out for the first few weeks of next year.
Yeah, since he got so hurt,
ACL.
like so late.
But if it all goes good, he'll be back by week 1. But it should be. If it was a clean tear,
I'll give it to like week 4 of next year.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be all right.
So that's about it. But let me know. Well, let us know what we think about our picks. I might come up on you this week. There's some differences we have. There's some differences. So
there is, but
it'll be crazy one week if we do like. We pick all the same.
Imagine, and we all get them right.
That'll be even more crazy. Yep. All right. So that's about it.
Guys.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.